Hello and welcome, and sorry for this that I used the camera this way. I had some problems. Oh, I couldn't change it. Normally you can change it, but I couldn't. Today was something wrong with it. I just realized it's soon the end of November, and I have been coloring on this for quite a long time for my color along on Instagram. Have a cup with me color along. I knew when I started it that it would be difficult for me because it has so many details, more than I usually, sorry, more than usually when I do colorings. And now I realize I don't have the sharpener here. Let's see how that will work. Oh, hello, Jody. Hello, welcome. Hi. I hope you will feel better soon. I found a new favorite blue in my Derwent drawing set. The ink blue. And I used it together with one of my, I think I say I have a lot of, I say a lot of this sentence a lot, my favorite pencil. I seems to have a lot of them. I use them together with this light indigo Pit Artist pen, which I use on the lighter areas. And I started to do a background just without thinking. And I used the Pit pen because I got a bit stressed that the month was soon over and that I wanted to finish it, and I had no idea for the background. And I thought because the mushrooms are quite dark and I'm going to do it brownish here on the ground, I thought I could do some light blue, light turquoise background, because I think turquoise looks good together with purple, but mostly together with brown. But then I started to do it and realized I didn't like it. So now I was going to try to fix that. I have this old decorating chalks, which I bought a long time ago when I did scrapbooking. Yeah. You can, maybe you already have done that on your YouTube channel, Jody, Little Pickle. All my sparkly things, and you show us all of the sparkly and show us on the paper how it looks. Your favorites. So I was thinking of adding, I have these other chalks too, these soft pastels where I use a knife, but this is more like powder, more like eyeshadow, and it's very broken. No, you have not done it yet, but of course you have to do that. I still think it's hard to come up with things for the channel. And find the time. I mean, I color all the time, but I guess streams work best for me right now because I'm anyway gonna color. But there is so much with everything else in life, with the podcast and the color alongs and the family and the job. Okay, so now I picked out these, and I have this light blue and this turquoise. And the problem to use soft pastels when you already have done everything else is that it's quite scary that you can come into the, you don't want to ruin what you have already colored. So I thought I should use my finger and hope that is more precise than the cotton thing I usually use. So it actually, I mean, if I don't finish it for my color along, that's okay too. But that was my plan. Oh, and I had a problem with my phone today. It didn't want it to be in the right way, so now it's the wrong way. But anyhow, I tried to put some soft pastels on top of the pit pen that I thought was too gray and too, I don't know, it was something about it that I didn't like. And actually I think this color is too little. It's not turquoise enough. I think I have to bring out the other ones. Maybe I can have different colors for some variation. Let me see. So, I don't know what color is it I'm looking for. Is it this one? More like greenish. Yeah, I saw your color along. I'm not going to have host any next month because we're going away over Christmas, and yeah, I thought that I could have one, not every month, but maybe every 2 months. Your is perfect, and I'm going to show you why soon. Even if I'm not finished this now, I can add it to your color along. Your, what was it called? Forgotten Whips. Finish the whips. I'm adding a bit of this green turquoise thing here because I thought it was too bluish. I have started quite a lot of whips lately, just randomly. No, I'm gonna need a eraser. Wrap up your whips. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. So I will join that anyway with this or another, or maybe more than one. Okay, I just realized that because I have not used pencils so much on this, I have used Inktense. It should be fine to erase on top of it. So that's good. Maybe I don't need to be that careful. I guess I could take out one of these. Oh, hello, Phoenix. Look at me. I'm very soft, chalky hands. I tried to do a background with soft pastels on this picture in Tenderful enchantments, even if I already have colored it in. So it's not the perfect. It's better to start with the background if you're going to use chalk pastels, but I didn't have a plan. Thank you. I hope it will be looking okay, and I hope it will be finished before the end of this month for my color along. That was my plan. Oh, I hope so. I'm not sure because there are still so many small details. I tried to do some of them in on the coloring book meetup where I started it, because I knew if I was saving everything to the last, I would not finish it. So I tried to do some of the small details, but there's still some. Oh, you like my lantern. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I had so much problem with that one too. Oh, I'm so outside the frame. Sorry. But I think it ended up okay. It's something about my... I can't... Come on. Oh, now you can have a mindfulness practice, taking 3 deep breaths and watch this cotton pad. No, just kidding. I just have to focus. find where the page is. I saw Peter Hewitt's I saw Peter Hewitt's desk where she's filming, and she had this camera very high up above her with a real camera. Oh, I'm so outside the frame again. Sorry. Oh boy. I'm still outside the frame, isn't I? And this time I brought with me some wet tissues so I can clean myself up after this. Yes, I prefer this color, this more greenish. Sorry, I'm outside the frame. This is more green turquoise, aqua, than the more gray bluish turquoise. I think this look more turquoise, but now it's so dark down here where I used the pit pen. Good morning, Robin, and welcome. I'm trying to finish this in time for my own color along on Instagram. Let's see if I will be able to do that. Otherwise I can join Little Pickles color along next month. So I started with using these chalk pastels that are more like eyeshadows. Now I'm using, where is the camera? I try to show here. I have this one now, which I usually use with a knife to scrape off color, but now I just do like this because I don't want that much color, not too much. Oh, the color alongs on Instagram next month. I know about some. I'm not gonna have any because I'm going away over Christmas, and I thought I will have enough with that and with everything else, the podcast and things, streaming and things. You're also taking a break from hosting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but the one I know about. Ah, yeah. I thought that it would be stressful to have one, but I will try to find a theme or something for a color along in January. Maybe you too, Phoenix. The ones I know about on Instagram for December so far is, I know that Jody, Little Pickle, are you still here? She's going to have wrap up your whips color along, so we can finish our whips, which I have unusually a lot of right now. And I know about a lot of, oops, I think it's a lot of Christmas color alongs, of course. Anita, now I can't remember her name on Instagram. It's something with 77 on the end. Color My World 77 maybe. Sorry, Anita, if you see this and I say wrong. And I know that Sammy from Color and Chat with Sammy is hosting one with Christmas trees. And I know that Luca Guidi Coloring is hosting one already with a Christmas theme. And I saw that I think it was BMXO on Instagram is hosting, oh, I lost her name now, but I think she's hosting a forest animal color along. And let me see. And then I saw that it was some kind of color along on, but that was in a group on Facebook, Rita Bearman book. And I think there also was a color along in a Lena Furberg group I'm joined. I'm a member of, also on Facebook. But I think it's hosted by Matilda Syster Yster on Instagram, and she was going to do something similar on Instagram, but it didn't have to be horses from Lena Furberg's books. So yeah, that's the ones I know about right now. Oh, I tried to cover this. Maybe I should have done it the pit pen all over the background and then covered it with turquoise, because now it's so different from down here and up here. But well, I found something out. I think it's really disturbing that the phone is this way. Oh, which picture is that? Your last? This is also my last for my color along. It's just 2 days left. Ooh, I look forward to see that. I got a message from one person that said that she had started 4 different pictures for my color along this month, and leave them all. No one was finished. She said that now she knew she didn't like to color cups. So that can happen. I thought of doing this with some water-based. Oops, sorry, outside the frame again. But I wanted a more soft look. Okay, so now I've done one more. Now I've done the first layer of this aqua thing, and I'm gonna see if I can find a darker one. This one that looks, I hope this will look, if I put this in, that it will look more like this. Yes. Oh, yeah, Saga and Sagner and Snow White. I think I will add in some of these more dark turquoise, so it will look more like this, so the difference is not too big. I guess I should have decided from start which time of day it is on this cafe, but I didn't. Thank you. And you know, the risk is always that in the end, I don't think I will cover this with Posca, which is one of my favorite ways of covering mistakes, but maybe I will cover it with a lot of dots. Dots make me happy, like sparkle makes you happy. We need to do things that makes us happy, because that's why we're coloring. Yeah, I know. I just cover everything up with dots. I do things and then I cover it up so no one can see what's under. Yeah, made up time of day. That's wonderful, Jody. It can be that. It can be a bit night and a bit day and a bit morning at the same time. I think it's afternoon, and they preparing for afternoon tea. I guess the butterfly is the person working here, because there's no one here. I think she is preparing. She has done some, yeah, put out something, and now she waits for customers. So this must be a butterfly mushroom-café. It's very irritating for me, this size of the phone today. I don't know why it was so stupid today and didn't want to go the other way. Slimy liquid. That didn't sound good. That did not sound good. Maybe then, I don't know, did you see? I made a post today on my Instagram where I asked people what they use for white details, because I use Pascal a lot, but I agree it can be, you need to shake it a lot, and you need to have scrap paper and pump it up and down to get out the color, and sometimes still it's getting very messy. But people did use a lot of different things. Yeah, you have to take a look, because thank you. You can see anyway. Great, thank you. Yeah, so people used, a lot of people use different kind of gel pens, but some used acrylic, and yeah, there were different things. So we can go and read there. I actually found out some new stuff when people did their comments, so that's great. So let's see. Yes, I also use gel pen and white Posca, but there were other ways too. And today I have brought tissues because it's so messy. Okay, I think I'll leave it like this, and then I see if I go in with some erasing or some dots or something in the end, because I need to do the floor now to see how how dark it will become. And then I have to find my ink tens, and I really should start to plan instead of just jumping in and realize that nothing is where it should be. I think I have to clean. I have to clean the table this weekend. So maybe my streams would be more organized, but I guess not, because I guess I'm not that organized person. Oh, here it is. Ooh, my little brush pencil. What do you call it? Water pen, water brush. What do you call this? Water brush, maybe. And I don't have the swatch book here. Everything is just so baked earth. I have to bring out my scrap paper. Oh no. Oh no, that is not the one I want. Water brush, thank you. Dark chocolate, no, way too dark. Could it be bark? I think I have started. No, that's even darker. Maybe this. Madder brown, no, also too. Okay, so let's go to tan or amber. Maybe it's one of those. Yeah. They're pretty close. They are really, really close. I think I need one more mustard. Such ugly color, but maybe it will work. I think I start with this one and see what's happening, and then I can fix it. I think I maybe have started to color with some colored pencils. But I'll do one layer and see how this looks. And I think I will add some oak. Yes, that's a very more green color. Green and tan and oak I'm using now. I'm trying to add oak where it's more shadows, or maybe just to make some difference in the color. Let's see how this look. Okay, it's kind of look, oh, can you even see now? Yeah, I kind of like this color combo, but I think that the color is a bit too look-alike the mushrooms, even if it's lighter, so maybe I have to bring in more green. Fern. Yes, I will going to bring in some fern and see if that is too green. Yes. Is it the postage that costs a lot for you? It's the tan again. I think it will be much more expensive for us in Sweden too to order when, yeah, due to exactly when Great Britain leaves the European Union, because ordering from Amazon.com is quite expensive for us. Yeah, you mean this one? Or this one? Yeah, that will make a big difference. So I actually bought an extra set of Prismacolor when I heard about it that Ingrid was going to leave, but I didn't have to be that stressed because it took quite a long time. The one on the mushrooms, yeah, the more dark. Yeah, I thought that they were quite cheap last Black Friday, so I bought an extra set because the pencils are really expensive to buy replacements. It's hard to get here, so I thought that they are so soft, so I thought they would be gone a long time ago, but I still haven't replaced one. But I'm pretty sure I will do it soon because some of my Prismacolor is really short now. Yeah, maybe that is true, that the prices has went up. You had no sales on art supplies. Ah, that's too bad. I was on a mini vacation with my family in Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, and they have two great art stores, art supply stores, and both places had quite good 20% or more fair, so it was quite good. So I guess I bought some stuff I don't need, actually, because I got tempted of the price. But yeah. I tried to find, I bought Derwent Artist, which are quite hard, and now I'm so out of the frame. Ah, I see, yeah. Yeah, it was just because I was in Stockholm this year, otherwise I order online too. We have some stores here too, but not that good. But hello, I almost answered you in Swedish. Hello. I'm trying to finish this for my color along on Instagram. Oh boy, you live far away from a city then. Wow. I understood anyway. Okay, yeah, that's true. It's always need when it comes to art supply, because I bought it and it doesn't work so well, this Derwent Artist, in my books, which I already have heard. Peter Yu has said it when I know she loves them, but she's told that they were not good in the books. So now I try to find a book anyway where it can work, so I can justify my purchase. I have to move around my camera a bit. I don't know what to do with these last details. I mean, they are not many, but they are small and still too many for my taste. Okay, let's see what's happened if I bring in the water. Okay, maybe not that much water. The good thing about this book is that the paper works really well with water. It glides very well and doesn't make it that buckled. Let me see. I think what was the darker color? The oak. Oh, thank you, Katrina. Thank you. It's more detailed than most of my pictures. So this was, I think it was picked by you, Jody, on some stream. So it has been a challenge for me, and it still is. Yes, I think it was you. But that's great. I don't think I ever would have colored this picture otherwise, because these small details scared me. And I'm so far quite happy with it. Let's see. I guess I can do the last details very safe, like in grays and browns and greens. So there is not that much that can happen. You love detailed pictures. Yeah. I know there are a lot of people that do that. I mean, these romantic country series is a lot of details. For example, I don't have that book. No, Robin, are you joining two streams? You are so supportive. I try to, I always look before I start a stream to see that I don't, oh, sorry, see that I don't do it while someone else is streaming. But of course, I can mess things up. I'm coloring. I think you should join the stream that color inside the frame. Ah, I have problems with the camera today. And I had some problems with my microphone. I need to fix that. I don't know. I did an interview with Matilda Furness for my own podcast, an interview about me, which I had, yeah, promised her that she could do, and she thought it was a great idea that people should get to know more about me. But anyhow, it was super scary and nervous, and I think because I talk, sometimes my voice was very low and sometimes it was very high and sometimes I laughed, so it like, but maybe it will be possible to listen to. No, yeah, wait. I think I actually the other day saw a Finnish coloring book. If you mean a book from Finland. I was so surprised because I have not seen many from Finland coloring. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. You are also very supportive. You all are. I mean, this is like the dream team here, the supportive dream team. Hello, Elin. I try to finish this for my own color along. I think I saw a Finnish coloring book. Yeah, I have this thing that if I get distracted, I try to I have a problem to find the thread again. But yes, I will see if I can see it again. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're so sweet, Jody. I actually thought about it today. I thought, okay, I really think it's fun to stream, but I don't know if people want to look. But then I decided, okay, I don't have to care how many or how few followers I have on YouTube. I just do it because it's fun, and the people that are joining are so welcome, and I think you are so sweet, and it's so nice to hanging around with you. And you're gonna hear me if you listen to the podcast, the next episode. I think I kept that. I rambled so much. It was the longest interview ever. It was 2 hours long, and mostly I do interviews that is around 1 hour. This episode is going to be around 1 hour, but I had to edit away a lot because I was rambling so much. I was so nervous. And when I'm nervous, I ramble, and I couldn't answer the questions right away. I need to, yeah, say a lot of words to come to it, to finally say something that's worth keeping. Oh, you are working late today, Elin. So thank you for dropping by and saying hi. Well, I can promise you, you would not have been able to listen to that. It was terrible. But now I think it's listenable. But yeah, I'm praising the community because it has meant so much to me, and you are all part of that. Oh no, that was not good. Too much shadowing. Ooh, go away. And ink test is not good to when it's dry. It's there. Perfect. Perfect. Actually, it was such a terrible. I was like, after this interview, Matilda did a great job, and I think it will be okay. I think you will find it okay to listen to. Now I added mustard, the color I didn't like, but I think it will look good on top of the others, bringing in a bit more yellow brown tone. Yeah, I had so much anxiety. Oh, thank you, Jody. Yeah, I try to be. I think I'm quite happy person, at least when I'm coloring. I guess that's why my family think it's good that I color a lot, because that makes me more happy and not that grumpy. Oh, thank you. You are so kind. Thank you. That really means a lot to me. I had so much anxiety. Now I'm losing the thread again. After that, when I did the episode, which I have not released. Yeah, I have released it to my patrons, so I hope they will say it is okay. And on Saturday, I will release it for the rest, for you all to listen to. I thought it was quite. I mean, I'm so used to be behind the microphone, the person asking the questions. Not only in the podcast, I've done it professional for a lot of years. So it's wonderful if you are a curious person, and I am, but it's also quite. It's a way of hiding too. You don't need to talk that much and answer questions about yourself if you are the person that asks the questions. So it was fun and scary to be the person that, yeah, I guess I still can't believe that people would be able to want to listen to that. And I'm talking about that I'm actually quite shy. So the podcast is a way to get in contact with people I would not be able to do otherwise. And I guess that's why I also think this YouTube has been more difficult than I thought. That it's so personal, and I think it's so cozy to just sit and talk. But yeah, to answer questions like that in the pod, it was really difficult. But I guess it's a good lesson. Now I know how people feel when they are joining. Okay, so now I think I just add mustard. Or I know I did, but I think it made it more that the floor looks a lot like, oh, not floor, this is the ground. It looks even more like the mushrooms. Oh, thank you. Yeah, is it this one? And this one? This happens to me so often that I miss, even if I'm not streaming and talking, I miss things. So it's perfect to have some people helping you say what I have missed. Okay, I think I need to go in with some pencils just to make it less look like it's just too look like the mushrooms. I don't know what it is. I mean, this has quite a lot of details, so it's not that strange here, but I have done other colorings that have had not so many details, but still I missed. So the question is, should the chairs be blue? Look like this one, but maybe a bit darker. Dark blue. Should they be dark purple? Yeah, it is. And in the end you look like at it and say, but, and sometimes I guess maybe it have happened to you too, that you are coloring a picture. I think it especially often happens when I color a lot of small flowers, that you post the picture as finished and then you see that you missed a detail. Yay! Yeah, good positive vibes. That is what we want to spread. Color happiness and positive vibes. Yay! Thank you for joining, Phoenix, and have a great day. I'm leaning towards this is Pablo, so this is not a water-based pencil. I see what I can find in the Inkten set. because I think I want them to be. You have done that too, Elin. Posted something and said, "Oh, this is finished," and then when you see it in the camera, you're like, "Oh no, I have forgotten that. How could I do that?" Yeah, blue chairs. Exactly. I will do that. This is navy blue. Now I'm just doing some scraps and see which one looks the best. Deep indigo, I guess that is even darker. Yes, it's more like black in it. So let's see. I could do like I did on this, that I started with, I think I started with a pit pen, but it's easier when it's smaller details. These chairs in the back, they are not so big. They are bigger here, so I think I will. I wonder how that one looks with water. Yeah, I think that is a good color. I think I will try one more. It would be so much easier if I just could have everything around me. Now I have 3 different color places. Okay, so that is... You forgot the cat's eye. Yeah, that can happen. I can imagine that eyes could be forgotten. You do that? Oh, you wanted to leave it uncolored. That's great answer. Of course. Oh, you are the best. Let me see. Oh, I thought this would be turquoise, dark aquamarine. It is, but very dark. I wonder, actually, I think I will, yeah, I will go and pick up a pen that came to my mailbox today. Let's see if someone still here. Sorry for the delay. I couldn't find it first. It's a SIG Shadow More. Very light blue. I think I will start with a layer of that. And then I will bring in some pencils on top. Oops. I bought the last SIGs for my collection, so now I have the full set. Yeah, it's one of my favorite blues. They have a similar, now I don't remember the name. I think that's also, I really like the light indigo in the pit pens, and that's a bit like this, but this is more light, I think. Oh no, there are more chairs. Okay, they can be the same, but they are different. All the chairs are different, but I give them the same color. And I think these are way too light chairs, but now I can use this as the lightest color, and shade on top and bring in darker colors and let this shine through. I just read, don't forget to thumbs up. So I was going to do thumbs up, but then I read what you actually was writing, which made more sense. Yeah, I have forgotten the background here. Maybe that was what you saw before. The more you color, the more you can find out what you have, what things around it is. Sometimes it's hard to see. I didn't notice that this was background until I colored this chair, because I think I thought it was something at the chair. Oh, this is a water-based marker SIG. It's like Tombow or like Koi, but this has a real pencil. No, not pencil, that is Swedish. Brush. Oh, I don't think you can, maybe you can see it. It can be separated into different straws. Yeah, you can use it with water. And not, it's not very easy in the books to use it with water, but if you use very pale colors, you can use it directly in the book. Otherwise, it's tend to stuck right away, and they are difficult to use water on. Okay. So now it's just, before I shade this, I want to do this table and a tablecloth, because that is the last thing I think is difficult to choose colors for. So I want to do it while you still are here and help me, because I have soon to go and fix some food. And guess what? It's going to be pasta again. But anyway, yeah. What should I do? This table and the tablecloth. I think I have to stare at it. I think the table maybe is going to be brown, dark brown. Let me see. Maybe I can. Maybe I can find. I guess this book would be fun to color with alcohol markers, because they are kind of single-sided. They have some pictures on the back that you can color in, but a lot of pages have the same back picture, so I don't have that much alcohol markers, but I think it could be fun to use that in this book. I have used watercolor based things on it a lot, and it takes that very well. Like, oh, now I realized why I had problems with the colors. Of course. I didn't use Inktense on this. I used Albrecht Dürer. That makes sense. It was so long time ago, so I have forgotten. It was Albrecht Dürer. And I have not used the Inktense that much, but it's easier to find colors in Albrecht Dürer for me, because they have the same colors as Polychromos, which was the first expensive pencils I bought. That said, what colors should I bring in? Maybe I will take one of these. Yeah, I'll start with that one. It's raw umber. Hello, raw umber. Welcome to the page. Yeah, I think we are a bit like then. I know. People are so organized and they are writing things down. what they are using. But I don't do that. In my next life I will do that. Or maybe next year. I had this idea that I would love to do a very beautiful book with ideas and color combinations and things like that. But I guess it would take too much time for my coloring, so I think I maybe will not. Okay, so now we have a table. I like to just block color in. When you're not really sure, you can block color something in. So now I have blocked color in the chairs and the tables, so now it's easier to get a picture of the whole picture and see what needs to be fixed and what's left and uncolored, like this little background. Let me see. So now I have like a chaos here around me with, you can see it. It's a mix of Pitt pens, Derwent drawing, Inktense, Sigs, pastels, and Albrecht Dürer. Yeah, I know. That was what I understood too. It's just, you know, it's hard not to compare yourself. And I always thought that I am way better at doing the pod than coloring, but... And this is not color. No, you can see I forgot some legs here. But this is fun too. This is very fun. Okay. Let's see. I can see that I've forgotten some details in the corners, but I will not. I mean, you have to put the book like this to see it, like this and here. But I don't think that matters. So let's see what what blue. I still have not decided. Do you have an idea? Let me know. If it should be the same color on this, like on this, which I don't remember what it is. I know, Pickle, you are so wise. Of course it's like that. Of course. This is Pablo Prussian Blue, another of my favorite colors, Prussian Blue. I think this is maybe a 2 blue. I will find that in the mess. Derwent drawing, the ink blue, and see if it's the same. But you definitely have to do one of those videos, Pickle, where you show all your sparkling mediums. I mean, you're the sparkle lady. I realize I use you as therapists, YouTube therapists. The good thing is I can still erase this blue if I want to, because the pen under is not going to go away by eraser, but the color on top will. Let me see, what do I have around me? I often pick colors that I randomly have around me until I've cleaned everything up once. And night blue, no. I guess I need to clean so I can find things. Let me. Okay, let's see what set this is and use that. Hopefully it's a good set. Okay, it's polychromos. Great, great, great. I will. Of course, the pencil I'm looking for is not here. The dark indigo, because I used that in something else. And what is this? This is, no, not, what is it? Is it brown or charcoal gray? Okay. Yeah, charcoal gray. Pablo, maybe that can work for the shadows on this little thing that I thought of doing gray, but this is kind of a blackish gray, brown blackish. And I have no idea if I should do any color on this one, the handle on this. Hello, Sabrina. I didn't see you. Hello, welcome. I am coloring on this for my own color along on Instagram and hope it will be finished in time. And now I try to find colors for the this is sky blue. I guess I have to wait till I find the in dark indigo. I try this enchantments blue. Thank you. Oh, your break is over. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me company and us company, Elin. Hope you will get a great work evening. I wonder who will sit at this table. I hope it has not been a terrible catastrophe. Something happened that everyone just left their tables and their teas because there are no people here, just this butterfly that seems very calm. So I hope nothing has happened, but where are everyone else? Light ultramarine, maybe. Maybe I should have tried these colors out before. Hello, Robin. The two stream watching phenomenon. This. Yeah, maybe it was a really dirty cafe and she's now have to clean it up, or Yeah, she. I think it looks like a she, but it could be a he. Butterfly needs to fix it before anyone will return. Okay, I'm not sure about that blue. I think it's still too blue. Yeah, I think I need a dark indigo, another of my favorites, and or maybe I will erase this, all this blue, till it looks like this again, and do it lighter so it's more looking like the sky, more turquoise than dark blue, because this dark blue is so dark and it has no other colors around. I'm not sure. It's all this with all these details. It's too difficult for me. Before I go and cook, I'm gonna show you not all my whips, but some that I have close by for you, Jody, so you can see that I have a lot of whips that I can finish. Yeah, more turquoise. Thank you, Sabrina. I think that too. I think that will look better. So I will try to erase this and start over. Because my first plan was to do really dark blue, but now when I see it, I don't like it. It don't fit this picture, so I'm gonna do it more turquoise. Thank you. Yeah, more turquoise. Maybe not this turquoise, but I have tried out some new pens on this. So this is one whip, and this is my my little mindfulness coloring book that I am coloring in at work sometime. So I took it home for making a dark background, and yeah, this I have done. I guess I have some yeah, I started this one too at work, so I have, in this I have some whips, and I started this one in Die Welt unter der Lupe, zu Wasser, with my new Derwent artists, because I wanted to see if they worked in a regular coloring book, and they work, but they are quite hard and a bit difficult to use. And I started this one, but I actually have just done one flower, so I don't think I would choose this. But yes, that was just some of my whips. I have more, but not here, not around me. So yeah, thank you, danke. Now I was going to try to speak more German, but it was such a long time ago. I actually learned English, not English. Yes, we learned English in school, but we also learned German. Aber ich habe es vergessen. So I'm not very good at German anymore. I was not good at German when I was in school either, but I think I was better than now. Dankeschön, Sabrina. And goodbye. Thank you for watching. See you later. I will try to do this more turquoise. Goodbye. Bye, Jody.